Hey everyone, welcome to this video, and today I will be talking about ranking with keywords using Amazon PPC. But before we get started, I'm Sean Smith from ppcamsaccelerator.com, and please do me a quick favor and hit the like button. Really helps with getting visibility for my YouTube videos. It would help me out a lot. So I'm going to answer someone's question. Mercedita RCS asks, so she commented on one of my videos. So if you ask a question in the comments, I will most likely answer it with a video and help answer that question, and I'll also send it to you. So what I do is I reply with the link to the video. So, hi Sean, what if our goal is to rank boost on that keyword? Would it be better to negative exact on broad and phrase? Another question, does the conversion on broad and match type helps in the ranking? Appreciate your answer. Thanks so much. Let's go through the first question. What if our goal is to rank on that keyword? Would it be better to negative exact on broad and phrase? So basically what she's saying is, like, let's say we have a keyword, right? A keyword like garlic press, the classic example. You're bidding on that in exact, phrase, and broad. She's asking, do we negative, if we're trying to rank for garlic press, do we negative exact garlic press in the phrase and broad match type? My personal experience and my opinion is that you should not. And here's why. Because the same search term performs differently in different match types. It performs differently in different match types. So garlic press, that specific phrase, will perform differently in exact match, phrase match, and broad match. Why? Well, there are many reasons why. Your bid will most likely be different, and the ad auction, right? So I literally have had one of my students who was doing 8 figures in my Amazon PPC program and mastermind send me some data showing exact match customer search term and keyword and broad match customer search term and keyword. The exact match received 0 sales, but it had clicks and impressions. The broad match was receiving like multiple sales. I don't know the exact number, but long story short, in that video, he showed, hey, these are the results here. And so I'm of the opinion that, hey, if you want to boost rank for a keyword, I think you should not negative exact it in phrase and broad and phrase, because you could get conversions for that specific keyword in those match types, which will help with rank. And since they perform differently, you can optimize them differently as well. So but I do think exact is the best because it's the most direct traffic. So it is the best because it's the most direct traffic. You're not going to get other phrases in there. Like you're not going to get different keywords in there, right? So that's my opinion there. Another question, does the conversion on broad and match type help in the ranking? I can't, like, a lot of this stuff, I don't have like conclusive data on this. This is all observational over the years, right? And it's really hard. It changes over time because Amazon has changed over time. But from what I've seen over the years, I've been doing this for about 7 years, hundreds of accounts. The conversion on broad and phrase match does help because Amazon, the way that they rank you, right, is your sales velocity per keyword and conversion rate per keyword in the search algorithm, right? That's how they do it. So you want to make sure that you have a good conversion rate for a specific customer search term. That helps out a lot. So I think it does help. And so that's why I bid when I'm doing launches, I bid on all 3 match types. Because they might perform differently and I might get results for those. That's something to note as well. Another thing to note with Amazon PPC launches is, a lot of people don't know this, but product targeting is amazing. Product targeting is amazing. I think I mentioned this before, but I have had a product on several occasions where 2 products I can think of right now, specifically one, but actually a few now that I'm kind of like collecting it in my head, where when we launched and we bid on the keywords and we bid on the product targets, the product targeting just took off. And a lot of people don't know this, but product targeting has the same exact advertising placements as the keyword inventory targeting. So, and I think I showed that in a previous video. One thing to note is in terms of keyword rank and using advertising for keyword rank, it's a lot more difficult than it used to be. And I'm going to go into like a specific scenario on an account that I work with. And for, I would say, the better part of June, early June and May, we basically took our main keywords and long tail and relevant long tail keywords, and we increased the spend, right? We increased the spend on those keywords because our hypothesis was, hey, if we increase spend for these keywords, what happens? We're going to get increased rank and we're going to get better sales and better profit and all of that stuff. So after running this test, and it was a well-established product, had been on the platform for years, right? It was not a new launch. This was a well-established product. I had been working on this specific account for about 6 years, still working on it. And what did we see? We saw that we were less profitable. We got more units out the door, right? We sold more units, but our profitability was a lot less. So we decided to dial back the advertising spend drastically, right? Drastically. We dialed it back drastically. And guess what? Our spend went down, our sales velocity went down, but our profit margin went up. And I know I did a case study before, but our profit dollar value was higher than when we had more sales velocity. That's something to consider when you're working with Amazon advertising. You have to consider profitability and find that balance between sales velocity and profitability. Got to find it out. And the reason is because the platform changes. And guess what? Amazon businesses change, right? Right now, our compared to 2 or 3 years ago, profit margins are not as good. Why? Because expenses are up, right? Cost per SKU, or like sourcing costs are up, like shipping costs, per unit costs are up, and then Amazon is increasing their fees as well. So, that's why it's always good to keep these in mind and be versatile and be able to shift with the market, because it does change over time. And, we need to be able to adapt as needed. So those are my answers for Mercedita. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the like button. It would really, really help me out. And if you do want to, if you're considering looking into my Amazon program, PPC program and mastermind, just head on over to ppcamsaccelerator.com/schedule, where you can book a call with me. And I will put that link in the description as well for your convenience. Thank you guys so much. And I'll talk to you later.